It's time now for...
Let's play ball. He's safe.
Into the box now. Paul, the man, is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stewart ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the...
Now to the plate, Nico Goodrum will begin things here against Jameson Taillon. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, taking a look at this.
At the plate, Paul, the man, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
The man.
The windup and the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Mercer waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Paul, the man, will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Maraville. One out. Stepping in, Paul, the man, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
To his left, Jones. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, James Hope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6 runs.
MLB The Show has... Striding forward now is the DH, Kenny Zimmer. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Minor sets, 1-2 on its way. Right side, fair ball down the line. He pulls into third safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
You know, that's sort of a tough...
Now at the plate, Paul, the man, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Ready now, Paul, the man.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Popped him up. Herrera takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now batting, Dilson Herrera. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Burris is there for it. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And the next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul, the man. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So the now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miguel Cabrera.
Hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is digging in, Paul, the man, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game. And they've taken a 1-run lead. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home. Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this.
Leading off the inning, Paul, the man, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Texas leaderboard to find that his current total is tops on the ball club in that department. Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Healy scoops it up. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a...
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2 strikes.
Leading off the inning, Cole, the man, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The man, just a 19-year-old, who was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are...
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in next, the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Seager.
Popped him up. The Shields is there. Oh, it's off his glove, and it drops. So definite problems on that last. Stepping into the box, Cole, the man, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So striding in, Clint Frazier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-2.
Frazier.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Henniger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Cole, the man. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So striding forward now, Cole, the man, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 9-7 the final score in this ball game. Seattle get the win after banging out 16 total hits.
9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 12 runs.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Coming to the plate now, the man is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Back now for the 2nd inning in Arlington, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jed Akers. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added,
Striding into the box, the man, he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy.
Stepping into the box, Malik Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Smith.
To first, the man fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, the man, he started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The man.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Haniger.
Push softly over toward the right side. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Standing in, the man, he's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
On to Healy at first. 12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Mariners scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Marco Gonzalez wins his 3rd of the season. Daytime baseball. In now, the man. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cole, the man.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone!
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no deletes.
Stepping in, the man. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D. We heard this guy's a good...
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again. The man, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Shortstop, James.
The 0-1 pitch.
Stand up.
Branch ranging up the middle in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Cole, the man, will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Hit one left. Malik Smith the next to hit. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Down here, and they'll try to beat it out. One there. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit to first. The man gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
A 1-run game, 6-4. Tuesday night baseball. Trevor Bauer gets the ball for the Indians in this one. At the plate, Cole, the man. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 29 home runs for him on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw.
Striding forward, Jose Ramirez. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Jose Ramirez.
A line shot to third base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Rock? So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Cole, the man. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they're on top 2. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Round to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. In now for Cleveland, number 35. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Standing in, Cole, the man. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way that...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Popped him up. Burris over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Third, bounce to first, fielded cleanly, a tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Cole, the man, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. The offensive player was all over it.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. And he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out. Digging in to try it again. James Hote 0 for 3 with this point in the ball game. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be tagged out as he tries to get back to second. So now Carlos Santana singled home a run in his last time up.
Carlos Santana.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. 1-1-1. Toward the hole. Burris on the grass. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Up next for the Rangers, the man, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Samuel on at first, nobody out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
We've got baseball for. Stepping up now, Cole, the man, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
The man.
From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Grossman has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Great job there.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Grossman.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Into the box. The man earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. The 1-2 pulls this one in the air out to left. Grossman is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, James Hoberts. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Hoberts.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. On to first. And the Rangers squander a good opportunity.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third. And as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and...
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Lindor
working for the punch out, and the ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cole, the man. He singled his last time up.
The man.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line towards center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Cole, the man.
The first baseman, Cole, the man.
First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A 1-1. And there he goes towards second. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday.
So a crucial moment here, and
now
standing in, Jason Kipnis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. I'm set with the 0-1. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole, the man, he homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Naquin is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Cole, the man. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play. Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Naquin
is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in with the bases loaded to Cole, the man, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch. Squeeze attempt,
on the back.
But it's
pick it up. Throw
to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Ready for another chance? Clint Frazier trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. So digging in now, James Hoberts, a hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The catcher, number 9.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they wind up with 2 in the inning.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Texas used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Shelby Miller earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
job today.